I trust aught's well, sir.
Once in the last
Only care I have is how
Good
to
heavens.
spend the day.
Slow and steady.
A chest! What harm could there be in having a peek?
Oh, there's something written in here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Welcome to Bjorn's armor, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So, will you check the price? Just remember. Misers die at early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new I keep my prices as fair.
I'm in fine fettle today. Say, well, if you do visit, I hear he sets as if that wasn't I cannot fathom his
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Well met, sir. It's been a hard day.
Tis rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Your Majesty, your talk is not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Don't think you're safe. One found its way inside the common.
Time is of the essence. We must needs expose Deesa's plots ere they can come to fruition. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's should Deesa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen. Few would. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain. Off we go then. So long as we're on the move, we'll get to the bottom of things sooner.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence. I have attempted to do the same. Would that I could undertake. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the...